categorize the transport and the non-transport category within the bracket of LMB license, light motor vehicle license.
In National Insurance Company, category of vehicle and type of vehicle said it does not make a difference. That's why the endorsement was not required there. So I thought we should take care of that question. A few more things I think.
We know that election is on, but you see, we had indicated that we'd like to see the light of whatever the proposed amendment. Any timeline in your
only after the election. It's the consult. Along with a note, we have the letter. The letter received from the ministry, which is, I place it on record, 15th April, which outlines in seriatim the proposed amendment. In fact, after I looked into it, I thought of a few more.
But therefore, like us to now hear the matter at this stage or defer the matter for the and the proposed amendments also you have referred to.
It contains one is the letter from the ministry which contains the detailed set of amendments, and along with it the approved draft language. But that's only for placing the matter before Lord. But a few more things that came to my mind yesterday.
The amendments that are proposed is to categorize the transport and the non-transport category within the bracket of LMB license, light motor vehicle license.
In National Insurance Company, category of vehicle and type of vehicle said it does not make a difference. That's why the endorsement was not required there. So I thought we should take care of that question. A few more things I think, after read that.
We know that election is on, but you see, we had indicated that we'd like to see the light of whatever the proposed amendment. Any timeline in your...
Only after the election. The consultation process is almost over. It has to go to a cabinet committee and all that. Then I think it will be through. And then after I got that, I had a few more suggestions. I thought I'll share it to the ministry.
For the purposes of this case, my lord, it may not make any difference. License or a driving license, as the case may be, shall also be expressed as entitling the holder to drive a motor vehicle specified as transport vehicle or non-transport vehicle with manual gear selection or automatic gear selection, as the case may be, of one or more of the following classes, namely, and C is light motor vehicle category 1. So what they've done is they've divided light motor vehicle, which was up to 7,000 kilos, into two categories.
LMV1 and LMV2.
That's right. But they have also made it clearer than before. Earlier, my lord, one had to look at 3 proviso, etc. Now they've made it very clear that your license will indicate whether it's to drive a transport vehicle or a non-transport vehicle. So therefore, the same position as was there earlier, they're only making it clearer. So therefore, my lord, in my humble submission, need not await.
In 10.1, every learner says so-and-so shall be in such form, shall contain such information endorsed in such manner prescribed as so. Therefore, the rules will certainly take care of all of that.
What we'll do is let them, since they are now proposing to bring about an amendment to the MV Act, let them go ahead with this process. And what we could do is we'll keep it, because otherwise if we deliver judgment before the amendment, then what is the impact of the amendment on the judgment of the Constitution bench will again be a moot question.
Yes.
Instead of that, we can have the amendment, see what, if you are right, that the amendment in fact makes things, the position which you are espousing clearer.
Yes.
Then so much the better. Then we can always say that. We can deal with the amendment which has been brought forward by
I have no difficulty with that, Lord. The only issue is how long they'll take, because since your lordship had heard this matter substantially, therefore, Lord...
we take it in, say, the second week of July?
No, I think the sessions may be only after. Let it be in the last week of July. It'll have little time to push through, because I know what kind of agendas the parliament will have immediately. Many pending agendas are there. I won't be able to say anything now.
My lord, if I may suggest.
There's one more.
Sir, Attorney General, one more thing.
Yeah.
When Parliament brings about the amendment, you'll also have to see what happens to those people who held licenses in the past.
Right.
Will
No,
you require a sunset clause?
I've asked the minister to take care of that so that we provide for a transition, and that there's no gap in the, as far as
Exactly. There'll have to be some provision for a transition.
There are certain things, Malad, we want to propose. Malad, can we also be consulted? Because while the consultations.
They can all give.
You can give whatever you want to the ministry. The consultation process is complete,
yes.
but that you can always give what you want.
Oh,
to the
yes,
ministry.
please.
So,
Just one thing, what fell from my lord during the hearing was, my lord won't be changing anything retrospectively, because my lord, appeals are pending, everyone has got compensation. What will be done would be prospective. Even if the amendment comes, it will be prospective. So there's no point keeping this present petition unless my lord is inclined to change it from 91 and give an interpretation.
let's keep it where it is right now. Whether it is prospective, retrospective, we needn't anticipate what Parliament will do.
No, my lord, even if they bring it or change it, doesn't change it, it will be all prospective.
We don't know. Parliament has the power to do what it to legislate
We'll
retrospectively.
deal with that today, my lord. The question is what transpired from 91 till now. My lord, what fell from my lord is my lord would not give an interpretation which would change things retrospectively.
Counsel, why are you insisting on that? I mean, elaborate arguments. I think all the pros and cons have been discussed in course of the deliberations, and the government is proposing to take a call by virtue of the amendment. Whether the amendment will apply retrospectively, I'm sure they will have this thing. The Chief Justice has already indicated that there will have to be a sunset clause as well. So therefore, I don't think the submission that you are making has any bearing on the matter. You want us to write us the judge?
Constituent is already protected
before the
by the
amendment.
interim order. Our interests are protected. That will continue. That's all.
In pursuant to the order dated 22 November 2023, the Union Ministry of Roads, Transport and Highways has carried out an exercise of consultations